Yo, what is up guys? It is Samool back again with another Epic 7 video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking all about the unit that you see on your screen here, and that unit is Roana. We're going to talk about the best builds for her, how to skill enhance her, make full use of her kit, how much to invest in her, the stats you should put on her, and also the sets that are best for her. That being said, before we get started with this video though guys, if you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, we have a giveaway that will be going on at 20k subscribers on YouTube. All you have to do to participate is basically follow me on Instagram and like the post that I upload once we do hit that 20k subscriber milestone. So that being said, let's talk about Roana. So we're going to talk about Roana's skills very quickly so you guys know what she does, and then we'll talk about basically how you want to build her and how you also want to use her. So Roana guys, her S3 is an AoE heal that will grant revive to your entire team for 2 turns, and this heals for a pretty decent amount. Now we have her S2. This is her signature skill. This is the skill that basically makes Roana so good. It is going to be whenever your team is attacked by an extra attack, counter attack, or a dual attack, you will increase CR of all of your allies and also heal all of your allies as well. This skill is very, very good. It is basically the main reason why you ever use her. Basically against units like Bellion, Rem, anything that can counter in PvP, she's very, very powerful. And also against bosses in PvE that have extra attacks, she's very, very strong. Now her S1 is a single target attack that will grant a barrier to one ally with the lowest HP. And if you soul burn this, it'll grant a barrier to everyone. This skill is not that great. Her S3 and her S2 are the main reason why you use her. Her S3 you're going to use for that revive, and her S2 is just the bread and butter of her kit. It will just CR push your team so much and keep them fully topped off against teams that have a lot of counters or extra attacks or even dual attacks. So that being said, where do you want to actually use Roana? So Roana, in PvP, she's a very, very strong pick. She's a very good counter pick to certain units, such as Rem, as I mentioned. Bellion, she's a very, very hard counter to Bellion. She's also very good against any team that has counters, even like Violet and stuff like that. And even Apoc Ravi's on counter sets, she's very good. She's decent against Conquerlius as well, because Conquerlius's S1 is a dual attack. So very, very flexible. You're not going to pick her in every situation though. You're only going to really pick her as a counter pick to those units that I just mentioned, and also some other units as well. For PvE, she's very strong. So in adventure mode, she's really good in the later episodes where things get really hard because a lot of bosses have extra attacks. She's also very, very good in Hell Raid. Pretty much every single boss that's in Hell Raid has an extra attack or a counter attack or a dual attack of some sort. And that revive buff is really good when you're autoing Hell Raid because it gives your team a safety net in case someone dies. She's also very good in Ice Expedition, and she's also very good in Automaton Tower. She's good in Ancient Inheritance. A lot of areas of content you can use her, even some Abyss floors as well. Just a lot of areas you can use her in, which makes her very strong. The biggest reason why I think she's so good though guys, and why you guys must build her, is because she is so dang easy to build. So talking about her build guys, the way you want to build her is pretty simple. Just slap on pretty much any gear that you have on her. You don't need speed set, honestly. The best build would be like counter set and immunity set on her on like an artifact called Celestine for PvP. But for PvE, you know, and even PvP as well, you can literally just put her on random HP and defense sets and immunity sets if you want, and just stack as much health and defense as you can on her while trying to go for at least 100% effect resist, and she should do her job, right? Roana doesn't really need to take many turns. You're mostly only going to, use your S2 passive. And when you do take your turn, you just S3 and heal your team and put that revive buff up. Very easy to build her. Literally, you just slap her on the most budget gear you have, whatever pieces you have. As long as she's tanky with 100% ER for PvP, she will be good to go. Now, like I said, the other build you can run on her is more efficient. Technically, you just run her on counter set with immunity set on Celestine artifact. But if you're not running that counter set, you can run her on pretty much any artifact, like Doctor's Bag is very good. Even her own artifact, Touch of Rekos, is very good. Stella Harpa is very good. Idol's Cheer is very good. Pretty much anything, any one of those that I mentioned are very, very good options. If you guys don't have those 5-star artifacts, right, you can use like Water's Origin or Wondrous Potion Vial. There's just a lot of options that you can go for. Because she's so easy to build, makes it so powerful as a unit, right? She becomes very, very strong. Now, for investment, guys, you can tell she's a very low investment unit, but she does have a lot of returns. So make sure you definitely build her. Very powerful. Now, for skill enhances, guys, honestly, I only recommend going for S2, and honestly, you don't even have to skill enhances this much. You can do as much as you want. She's very low investment. Her S1 is useless. Don't skill enhance this at all. It pretty much does not do anything. The barrier is very, very tiny. Her S3, sure, you can have that turn cooldown, but most of the time, guys, with Roana, especially in PvP, you're going to be holding on to her S3 until your team gets low, and then you'll use it. So you'll only use this about once a battle, sometimes even twice if the battle goes very long, but for the most part, all of her kit is going to be utilized from her S2. Her S2 is just that powerful. So that's pretty much it for how you want to build Roana, guys. She's very powerful, definitely builder, very strong, and you can slap her into PvP against counter teams. You can also use her in arena defense if you really want to, and you can even use her in PvE in a lot of areas of content. Definitely a good pick from the selector if you already have Tamarin and Hwayang. Very powerful unit. That being said, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.